Hi everyone, Ricky here from Tech Talk. Thanks very much for joining us, and today with these two great devices I want to do speed test and my speed test video. So this is for the Vodafone Smart Platinum 7 and the Vodafone Smart Ultra 7. So let's jump in. First of all, I just want to prove there is no applications running on either of these devices. So loading this application in 1, 2, 3. So in here, before we start the test, you can see a little spec sheet for both models. Let me just run through them for you now. For the Platinum 7, so this is a Vodafone VFD900, Android OS 6.0.1, CPU is an octa-core, so this means it's running 4 cores at 1.8 and then 4 cores at 1.2. So GPU Adreno 510 and RAM of 2.78 gigabytes, which is 3 gigabytes. Moving on to the Ultra 7 now here on the right hand side. It's a Vodafone VFD700, an Android 6.0, a CPU of an octa-core processor again, so it's running 4 cores at 1.8 and 4 at 1.0. The GPU is a Mali T860 and RAM is 1.28 gigabytes, which is a 2 gigabyte model. So what we're going to do is get both of these to start the test together. So 1, 2, 3. So looking first of all at the Platinum 7 here on the left hand side, we've got a single core score there of 1528 and a multi-core score there of 4906. So just scrolling down, you're going to see where all your score results come in for and what was tested. So Geekbench 3 is a paid application on the Google Play Store, but you can go and get it and see what your device gets. So moving into the single core score here and what it beat and what it didn't beat. So in here you can see it beat the Samsung Galaxy S6, but sadly lost out to the HTC Nexus 9. In our multi-core score here, you can see our device actually scored the highest. So it's beating the Samsung Galaxy S6. Not too sure why the S7 isn't on here, but it also beats the OnePlus 2, which is a great device. So leaving that there, let's move on to the Ultra 7. So the Ultra 7 scored 787 in its single core score and the 3075 in its multi-core score. Again, sliding down, you can see where your different test results will come in. So moving over to single core score, we can see where we compared. So you can see here that we beat the Moto X, but we sadly lost out to the LG Nexus 5. So if we move over to a multi-core score now, but we sadly lost out to the HTC Nexus 9. Then above that is the OnePlus 2 and the Samsung Galaxy S6 as well. So very close scores to see there and very good comparisons really. If you think how much these devices cost, the Platinum 7 is a £300 model phone. The Ultra 7 is a £135 device. So the next one I want to run is Speedtest Net. So 1, 2, 3. So both these phones are on the Vodafone network here in the UK. The Platinum 7 is on their new 4G Plus network, where you can get speeds up to 300 megabits per second if that's available in your area. The Vodafone Ultra 7 will get 4G speeds of 150 megabytes per second. Let's see how they do in our test. First of all, we'll get the Ultra 7 underway, then we'll do the Platinum 7. Okay, so now that's finished, let's do the Platinum 7. So as you can see here, there is a big difference. So first of all, on the Platinum, we've got 37 down and 6 up. So on the Ultra, we have got 17 down and 11 megabytes up there. So very close to see, very big comparison, but the download speed is massively improved on the Platinum 7, and that's because